On today's show, we're going to do stuff. Hey gang, Johnny D here, True Alpha Fitness Bowling Sports Performance Institute. I don't know what the hell that was, but we are going to do stuff. Part of it's going to be a takeoff on what we did before in a prior video with rotational exercise, okay, rotational movement. So it'll be about generating power with core and lower body, then transferring it up to the arms and upper body. So primarily a lot of stuff we're going to do here, especially the power stuff, is going to be low reps, high effort, okay? 4 to 8 rep ranges is plenty, okay? So look, it's okay with challenging your fitness, but our goal here is to maximize power while we minimize onset of fatigue. And so it's important to understand, usually the most exhaustive exercise is usually less productive exercise, okay? Especially for developing power and developing rotational strength and efficiency. So one of the most important things in exercise and training is you want the workout to fit the body, not the body to fit the workout, okay? Really important, and that's what we've been doing here. That's our goal, that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into it. Here we go. So we're talking about developing power from the ground up, okay? Real important in all sports, real important in sport of bowling. We're gonna go low reps, high effort. We're not looking to exhaust ourselves, okay? Because listen, if you're conditioning, you're not power training, okay? So this is what we're doing. We're gonna do some power training. So we talked about developing power from the ground up. Because remember we said we want to challenge ourselves, but we don't want to totally exhaust ourselves, okay? So the first one we have here is a single leg box jump. Now this is gonna help develop power in the lower body, okay? Now we're gonna focus on one leg at a time, but here's the key. So I'm going to have one leg down, one leg up, but when I land, I want to land with 2 feet, okay? For balance and stability. Well, make sure you have a nice soft landing. You don't want to go bang. We don't want to be jamming down on this thing. So I got one leg up, little squat, and nice down. Here we go. Again, squat, nice soft landing. Again, one leg up, squat. Again, when I say we don't want to come down, we don't want to see that. No good. Here's the next one. Next thing we have some strongman flips. Really powerful, really dynamic, going to help you develop that power from the ground up. So the reason I like the strongman flips versus power cleans is when you do a power clean, if you can see me on the side here, wrists are really bent back. So it's going to take a lot of pressure off the wrist and still allow you to get a lot of ground force. And it goes something like this. Okay, so you know what I mean, we like to make a lot of our stuff here. So this was an old book bag. It's filled with 50 pounds of stone, okay? And there's bags inside of here, all taped up, all wrapped up. So there's 50 pounds of stone here. You go 25 pounds, you go 50, you go 75, go 100 pounds. You know, whatever you can handle, okay? Not a contest. So be smart about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick the bag up and simply explode over the shoulder. We're gonna do it again. Just keep alternating shoulders. Next one, some med ball slams. We're going to generate some more core stability and strength, and we're going to get some rotational capability at the same time, okay? So, basically the same thing here. Got a good stance, get ready. Then make sure you do the other side. Here's the next one. So this exercise here, we're going to play a little baseball, okay? Now, this is great for developing power, efficiency, and rotational efficiency. So, anything we do, any rotational sport, we're talking about bowling being a rotational sport, hips gotta fire first. That's the first thing that goes, okay? So, when we teach baseball, and if you watch, you know, good hitters, and now also we translate that into bowling, what has to happen is, so the hips have to turn, and then everything else follows through. Now, with this motion, it allows everything else to follow through, because the basic here is hips, thoracic spine, our upper body, shoulder, and then if we're bowling, it's our ball. All those 4 pieces have to fire in proper sequence. If they don't, you will never have an efficient delivery, an efficient body to deliver the bowling ball the way you need to and the way it should be. So how we do this here is, just like you're up to bat, okay? What I want you to practice is hips and follow through. So it's hips, follow through. Hips, follow through. And after you practice that for a little bit and get that timing down, I want it quicker. And then of course, other side. Whether you can switch it or not, doesn't matter. I still want the same thing. So it's hips coming through. Hip, and through. Hit, through. And then you speed that up. That's a great drill to develop power and efficiency. Here's the next one. So this next one is med ball rotations. Really dynamic, really powerful. If you don't have a medicine ball, grab something that has a little weight, or if not, just something, even a pillow. Just something you slam down and it's not going to bounce back at you. Prior video you saw something with a medicine ball that had a lot of spring to it, it was rubberized, had a lot of recoil. We're not looking for that. We're going to throw it, it's going to stay there, we're going to pick it up, do it again. So, it looks like this. Then other shoulder. Great exercise and a great way to develop power and strength. Here's the next one. So these last two are going to be more about high effort, low reps. Okay, we're going to be in a 4 to 6 range with these kind of things, both sides. And the reason we go low reps, high effort is we want to maximize power, we want to minimize fatigue. Okay, next is a landmine press. We're going to do it traditional and then we're going to do it with rotation. I'm going to show you how to do it with a resistance band. You don't need the big barbell with a plate attached to it. We're going to get it done right here. Just as efficient, just as explosive, okay? So have the band securely attached to the bottom part of this bar. If you don't have the bar or anything simple like this, if you have a door attachment, it works just as well. So I'm loaded up here, my weight is forward. The idea here is 2 feet here, you're parallel, okay? Little brace, we're gonna explode up. And then of course, go the other way, same thing. Load it up. So the next part of this is still landmine press with that rotational element, okay? Again, dynamic power, explosion, all important as we continue to train like athletes. So this time I have the band wrapped around my foot so that when I turn and rotate, it doesn't pop off and smack me in the face. That's never a good thing. I got the band unloaded here, rested behind my arm. What we're gonna do is, same thing like we did the other movement, we're gonna explode up and press, but this time we've got a rotational element involved. Should look like this. And then we'll do the other side. So as you saw with these exercises, especially the last two, so we're generating power with the core and lower body, and we're transferring it to our arms and upper body. So our philosophy here is that we prefer compound exercises that develop capacity in athletic functional movement. And that's the key. Alright guys, I hope you like this stuff. I hope you like these exercises, and I hope you incorporate this into your bowling training. Real important for developing power from the ground up. We're going to use ground forces to develop and then get our rotational power and efficiency, which is so key in today's modern game of bowling. Start to incorporate these things into your training. It's going to give you a much better bowling body to do the things you need to do to deliver the ball in the most efficient manner you need to and be successful. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up, hey, like Fonzie. Unless you're too young and don't know who Fonzie is, look up Happy Days and you'll see who Fonzie is. Hey, he's a cool dude. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, okay? So guys, keep working hard at it. Thanks again for all your support. Thanks again for all your comments. Keep them coming. We'll keep these coming. Until next time, Johnny D. Take care. Bye-bye. So we talked about we're going to develop power from the ground up, okay? And we're going to do low reps. So we talked about doing